Hello YouTube and welcome back into some Let's Play Civilization 6. I'm the game mechanic, you know me. We are continuing our Let's Play with Gorgo here, and things are going very well. This little tourism number though, it seems quite low with the 91. Typically at the end of games, I'm looking at around 2,000 tourism, so we're a good bit behind there, behind that benchmark, but if you look over here, we're at 5 of 96, and he's technically slightly ahead of us with 6 tourists, but he needs 115. We only need 96. And of course, this 96, he being our top culture rival, this 95 domestic that he has is our target for international tourists. So this goes here, and then we're the best, and so we set the benchmark for everybody else. So that's the way those numbers interact. You can also check out your modifiers, keep up with those, mouse over your little tourism number as you're playing these games to figure out how to do it better. Speaking of doing it better, Magnus is about to be here. That's good. Would like to give them some housing so they can grow to 7 pop. Let's take a look at our tree here. Go to opera and ballet. I think I might want to buy an art museum. Maybe in like one of these less productive cities. How about you? So you could build it in 7, and then we can, yeah, we can definitely buy you an art museum. That seems good. That seems good for you. You guys are getting districts. You're getting an amphitheater. We could also buy an art museum there. Pretty similar production time. Need to figure out some districts here as well. Could just do like these two, like do a holy site and a commercial hub next to it. Similarly there would work. Actually, yeah, we wanted the holy site here for the appeal for this seaside resort. Okay. Well, keep building the Kilwa. I'm not even really going to worry about locking you in at the moment. What else can we do? Yeah, holy sites. I want to get all these parks. Cover the world in parks.
It is known that man
I can't wait for the Mounties. The Mounties are coming, you guys. I want to build all the parks. All right, so you're going to harvest this. We could harvest this for population. Do we want to? Give you a half that, and you're growing next turn. Okay. And then I think we actually chop this, right? Because this is essentially worth 1 appeal to our park here, because it won't affect the mountains. It will only affect that tile. So we might as well chop that and get the faith, right? And just actually finish building that holy site. I really wish you would move. I want to harvest this stone, like, super bad style. How do I get you out of here? That's so troll. Sitting on my stone. So troll. How are great people shaping up? Doing all right here. We're gonna have some religious art and some sculptures. Good. We'll at least get 1 partially themed museum with our religious art that we already have. So yeah, that art museum is kind of a priority. What else is a priority? Basically just getting here. I do have a knight, don't I? Are there any barb camps? No, of course not. Too much of the world is known. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get an easy kill anywhere. So I guess we just wait. I guess we do just hard tech this. Because I'm also never building an armory. Or this. Hopefully that niter won't get in the way. Let's go this route. I really want to finish these universities. All right, Magnus needs to be in and out of here, so I don't know. Where's my timer with you? I forget it. There's somewhere where it tells you. You guys will tell me in the comments, I'm sure. I want to figure out when I allied with him. I legit can't remember. I know it's here somewhere. Oh well, I'm not gonna mess around with it too long. We'll figure it out later. This is where I need you guys on stream. And yeah, take that, because we'll chop it. And we could double chop here, get him population, get a harbor down. Is that worth it? What's a harbor do for us? Kind of nothing. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. You go there. Chop that. This is our holy site. Yeah, the culture is actually still more important. I want the faith, but we may wind up buying those things for them. Yeah, and they can grow super tall now. So to harvest or not to harvest? Basically amenities, but if we get national parks with what we harvest here, you know, I think we are going to harvest these. We're killing amenities from TOA by harvesting all these things. But that's fine. This can't be both. You can't have this improved to get the amenity and do a national park. And national parks are worth so many amenities. I think it makes sense because of our Pantheon choice to just harvest all these sheep, especially since we can grow like crazy here, and then hopefully they won't be as bad of a city. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Would you move, dude? And again, my priority here is to just do this as quickly as possible so that I can move Magnus over here, chop, chop, chop. And then, yeah, we want to get these naturalists. So let's get that started. 1600. Can you get one yet? Or is this ugly? That's ugly. So here and here. So there goes a bunch of our faith. But for a good cause, I assure you. All right, so let's look at trade routes. We want to make sure we have trade routes to everybody to maximize our tourists to and from them. So as much as we would like this 8 culture, and we may still decide that that's the choice, I think I want to get one to Persia just because he is my sort of tourism rival. So if we're going to send him one, where do we want it to originate? I'd love to finish these 2 stupid roads. So I wonder if we can go to there from our capital. It's either that or like Olympia. Let's try from Sparta. All right, is this a city that is going to... We could chop out a late wonder here too. Even though there are some river lumber mills, we can rebuild those now. So are we chopping all your stuff? Meaning, do we need a round of Magnus? Okay, here maybe then is where... Okay, so let's send this one, because then we'll have trade routes to everybody that we can. So now we have one to him, we've got one to Germany, and then we'll have one to Persia. So we're missing Netherlands and Teddy. Netherlands and Morocco. This one is a little less than optimal without Magnus here. But it finishes the building, gets us to 10 population so that we can build a holy site here and increase the appeal of all these. Although a woods tile does the same exact thing. So yeah, let's keep with our plan, putting it there. Okay, that's good enough. Good enough. And then the appeal here should be okay again. Probably take a turn to refresh, even with this. So if we go here and plant a woods, that tile should be ready for a park, but I think it'll take a turn to refresh. Okay. Now what? I need one more turn with Magnus. 1, 2. Oh, so that is going to go here. Okay, that's fine. So just build that. What do we want here? I mean, we could get the campus. It is worth 2 culture. Again, wanting the faith from that harvest. All these plot yields. And only so much time with Magnus. If we move him around, he's only going to get like a couple turns per city. I really wish you would move, dude. I don't know. There's a part of me that just wants to go ahead and start harvesting these things. And just speed up the acquisition of our next park. But I think I'll wait. Try to min-max every little thing. Okay, how about the iron? You can have that. I love that you're in the position you are and you just still want to go war somebody that's super far away from you. Yeah, have the iron, buddy. Good luck. Good luck out there. Hey. Oh, yeah, right.
The more science intervenes in warfare,
where were you?
the more will be the need
somewhere.
for engineers in the field armies. In the late war, there were never enough sappers at any time.
All right, so... Okay, and then you do this. You will be ready. You're already ready. Oh, are you not? Oh. You can always plant a woods here later, so yeah. It is time, and with this time, we're gonna start to get so much era score from this, it's great. 4 for that. Alright, cool, so now we can get rid of our pins. We have designated a national park. She's a good day. Terracotta army. That's fine. Ah, yes. Good luck. City doesn't have very much production, so giving them that seems to make sense. So this should be good now. Yep. Can totally put a park here. So as soon as we have enough faith, we will. All right, so again, we're passing a little bit of, we're passing on some yields by doing this, but it increases our tourism with him. And again, he is, oh, nope, we have now passed him. We have now passed him, but his number's going up now too. This is sort of the stage of the game where those numbers are going to start to ramp a bit. I can do for housing for you. Not really. Not really. Okay. So improvement, move improvement. You are harvesting. That can be a park too. Oh yeah, duh. Big blob. All right, sweet. I like it. We'll do that in a tick. I'm gonna make sure we have some builders down here ready for Eiffel Tower. Go. $260, $113. Whoa, game? Hello? Okay. Okie dokie.
It is nationalism
Persia?
which engenders nations.
Why is everybody trying to kill my poor Kumasi? Stop it. Just influenced by us. Okay, so we have surrounded them. They cannot be taken, thank goodness. All right, so probably want to get that archaeological museum going. And I'm going to buy you an art museum. Now we should have spots. We want to free up religious, and then the first charge of the new guy can go there, and then we'll have a partially themed art museum. Alrighty. So now... Okay, so 240 a chop there. Very nice. I suppose I can get you a harbor now. But I think I want the faith going on. Alright, so let's see. You go here. Then I need you to own all of them. And then now you can make that a park. Cool. And we're almost have enough for our next one. A couple more chops, perhaps. Speaking of chops. It just drives me. I really want that stupid stone harvest. That's so much faith. Chopping this and this probably gets us a whole nother park. But I think we move him now. You still have no commercial hub. Pingala. Here, we need curator first. That'll be next. Although we could have gone wide there a little bit. So Pingala, you go to Sparta then. To chop or not to chop? We do chop. We'll chop and then move. All right. So we have our art museum. We do probably want to get started on Bolshoi somewhere. Specialty districts, huh? I guess it's more important to get to Cristo. So we'll just power through this Research radio, that's not going to happen. All right, so we'll skip opera and ballet for now. We do get our artist. Boom. So partially themed. So we're getting 6 tourism there. Oh, and we should absolutely separate these. So you can see we're only getting 4 culture and 3 tourism. Now we're getting 6 culture and 4 tourism. It's because each additional slot of art there that isn't themed is only worth a tiny, tiny bit. So you want to spread around those works. We are a long ways from seaside resorts. So 8 charges here. Tempted to put the builder policy back in, especially with our 250 gold per turn. We're getting 1824 per turn out of this. This is also 24 per turn and a little bit of faith. All right, so let's do this. Tempted to put rationalism in there. Scripture would be good too. God, I want all these. I want all these things. Yeah, that's probably not worth it. 14 per turn is nice. But probably not worth it. So we'll switch out of that. Let's not run Scripture. Maybe when all of our holy sites are done. But no, I think that's foolish. Speaking of holy sites being done, I think we want to go ahead and use this chop. I don't know when I'm getting Magnus here. And just finishing their holy site now makes a lot of sense. Or at least getting close to it. Probably similar. No, we want this to be old growth forest for the seaside resort, so let's leave that. All right, so now we're at 116 of 126. We only need 10 more era score. We're going to get some here. Almost have our next park, so that's a good chunk of it. We have some time. There's some era score right there. Okay, I think we'll be in good shape then. That makes me feel good. All right, so one more turn. So this next piece of art should actually go in our capital so that we get the full 3-2. Versus 1-1. Now the deer here can be harvested for the wonders that we want. Why am I meant to make a mine. Meant to make a mine. Used to planting woods at this point in the game. No, I can't. I love you, Wilhelmina. You've got a great hat, and I think you've got a lot of other nice qualities as well. But I'm not trading that with you. All right, so let's do this. Interesting. I didn't know you could swap tiles after the park was made, but apparently we can. All right, so last Maggie chop here. Now he moves here. And just about ready for that park. You don't get, unfortunately, you don't get anything for that. You can't just plant and replant. We get no yield from harvesting a planted forest. That's what I wanted. How are other wonders coming along? Pretty slow. Alright. First musician. A little bit more tourism. So we're getting that. Started the video at 94 up to 145, and we're trucking along here. 9 of 108. Not really making progress. Hey, there's another offline follow. Thanks for following, whoever you are. Appreciate it. While we're on the topic, if you guys want to stop by twitch.tv/thegamemechanic, you can come say hi to us in person on the internet. I don't have a choice, do I? So we take the bad yield. We could trade. Well, nah, we're not going to be able to trade. So again, let's look at this. 6 and 4. So each of these pieces of art are giving us 3 and 2. Now we only got 1 and 1 for this. And that's because it's not themed. So divide up your art. That's part of one of the issues with art museums. Sure. You know what? Just can have some food. Magnus could go here too. I need to clear out some of these local archaeologist slots too. Or artifacts, as it were. 1 turn walls with our overflow. I think this city's kind of bad, so we'll probably buy their art museum. Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with you there at 10 pop. That seems good. Okay. And then this turn we can buy another naturalist. Just need 6 more era score. Yes. Although I don't think I need your diamonds. Our amenities should be glorious, so I will take your 31 gold per turn. And be pretty happy about it.
A common mistake that people
more and more
make
ecstatic cities. Every park we place, good chunk of amenities. Hi, buddy.
To underestimate the ingenuity.
Do we want to say -1 tourism is acceptable here, so that we get a mine? Take a productive tile for, yeah. We'll take -1 tourism to give them a productive tile. Only 1. It's only 1. Is that your tile? Whose tile is that? That's yours. Oh, you're not even working that. All right, so we can give this to you. So 4 turns. We need another builder over here. And this guy does exist, so that's fine. Oh, and we own this tile, but no one... Wait a minute. Who owns it? Sparta? Who do you belong to? Yeah. Okay. We can chop along the way for an archaeological museum. You actually do get the plot yield, and we won't be hurting the tourism because the mountain won't be affected by the lack of woods there. So that's all right. Ooh, alliance expired. Does that mean you got kicked out? Why didn't you get kicked out? We don't have open borders then. I'm gonna. Okay, this is super risky. He may not like me if we wait a turn. Sometimes it happens like that, even though with positive 37 we should, and he should ask for the alliance. But if I'm not allied with him and I haven't specifically traded open borders, he should get kicked out. which would make me super happy. We'll try it. I like learning. It's fun. All right, just build it. Just build your silly thing. All right, cool. So curator, we have. And where are you? Up here, which doesn't seem like the best spot. And I certainly don't need you to have this population. So why don't we move you? I mean, ultimately, like, Sparta's a good spot for it because of the wild, like, all the slots we have with Abaddana. These guys have the bank. Maybe Athens is a good choice then. I was going to throw you down here, but maybe Athens is just the best choice. And Athens doesn't have any more relevant shops either, so that seems fine. They can set up shop there for a while. All right, so we obsoleted public works. No, what did we obsolete? Oh, skyscrapers. Okay, industrial. We need to. What am I building here? You are. I think everything was medieval, wasn't it? So did we just obsolete a really good policy? Because you're medieval for sure. Killa is too, I think. Yeah. All right. Well, that's a bummer. It will help some of the other wonders that we want to build, but there's not a lot of avoiding that at this stage of the game. So maybe we go ahead and get some of those builders we've been talking about. And this time we can build them. We didn't want this anymore. I think getting the like science is kind of our bottleneck now. So this won't be all that much science, but I think it's important science. And then the only other question I have is... Actually, no, I don't think I have any other questions. We don't need Republican Legacy. We're not actually building any industrial. So this is fine. Yeah, so 108 to 124. It's not amazing, but it's something. Who else has campuses? You do. You have your buildings for it too. And your Pop 10. And that should apply. Well, all right, you go over there. Oh, it's Jerusalem that has the bank. Right. Not even you. Oh, then you should probably go here. And then maybe we buy stuff for them. That's 5 turns away. Yeah, we're going to be good on era score. We will be fine. All right, actually, I think you belong... I think you belong here. For now. Tempted to give them just some lumber mills. I want them to have the districts too, though. Holy site here? All right, yeah, let's do that. Because it's kind of the same result. This is a good lumber mill tile. So is this. I could just skip the trade route here or throw it on the snow and not worry about the adjacency. I think that's best. Give them productive tiles. All right, so what are we at? 158 here? 10 of 110. Get out. Come on. Get kicked out. No, why are you still here? How do I have open borders with you? Did we trade it? Guess we must. No. I gave you open borders. Win though. God damn it. All right, I'm gonna continue to live dangerously. I want him to be my friend. All right, and we have enough for our next national park. Let's get another one here, which is getting -1 appeal from that mine, but that's it. I do want you to finish that. There you go. That's good stuff. I'm back to 0. All right, it's fine for now. Fine for now. Okay, how far are we from Eiffel? Oh man, we're a good bit. I wonder if ignoring this and just going right for computers is best. I am always torn on that decision point. And I feel like if you don't prioritize Eiffel, you'll probably lose it. All right, 3 turns till you're ready. No. No, we're not trading. Not trading that with you. Dude. It's gonna be fine. 43. So as long as he stays friendly, I think we're all right. And we can wait for this guy to get kicked out. 6 turns left on the era. We're at least gonna get 1 more great person. It's fine if we go over. It's just fine. More and more happy cities. This, we have absolutely no reason to improve. No one owns it. I mean, we own it, but no one can work it. Okay. I have a feeling we're not going to get these wonders that we want. All right, only 3 more era score needed. So that first one was worth 4, because it's your first one, but then each subsequent one is 3. But that is reliable. Like, well, not reliable if you don't have the faith for it, but with a decent faith economy, that is reliable, like almost farmable era score, right? Like it's makes golden ages and culture games easy. Look at
what I like about cities.
Can we just appreciate that? Okay, there's the commercial hub. Yeah, so there's our golden age. just completely like, what have you even been hit with? Immortals? But they can't take the city through me. Okay, if you guys get a harbor, well, let me try to get a trade route here and be able to send it to the Netherlands. All right, so 5 more turns on this era. So we're gonna hit our modern era golden age, which is really good because we'll be able to do Wish You Were Here. Not only a good album, but also a good dedication. So our next park is here. And we're gonna need to start planning even more. Because as soon as we start chopping here, we're gonna fill up our faith coffers in a jiff, as the kids say. Okay, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4 techs away from this guy. Really sucks that we didn't get this. I got a knight specifically for this, but we had to take that peace deal. No, we could have waited, but still, I didn't want to mess around for too long. 2 forts. I can't even get a military engineer, so that's fine. Pretty certain you have to have a encampment to unlock those guys, and that's fine. We're okay. Do we like this? Logistics over the gold. We do have a decent sized army. How many units do we have? It's a 15 gold per turn policy. As soon as the era is done, we're going to want the movement from logistics anyways. So let's just take it. No, we can switch it when the era is done, because we have the extra movement now. We'll get a couple hundred more gold by waiting like 5 turns. Well, maybe not a couple hundred. What else here? What else? Seems fine. So Broadway, really good. Cristo, even better. We're going to want to increase our seaside resorts, although we're a long ways away from actually getting them. Here's some more writing.
Doubt if you will.
Okay. So Maggie is here. Let's go ahead and start shopping. As far as the first one bring us? That one's done. We just want to harvest this one and this one. Although that will... Actually, this is a good seaside resort. Long term. So just one more chop here, and then we can move you. Probably up here somewhere. Alright, can you go to Netherlands? No? No? Too far? Too far. Too far. All right. Well, and you only have 2 districts, so frankly, your Kumasi shenanigans is not necessary. This can eventually be a park. One more to get before then. Turn 162. I'd be happy to be your friend. Can we just not have open borders? Is that a thing? Turn this into a lumber mill. Okay. Mess with that later. Okay, so turn 163. We're at 13 of 118. We're actually falling behind. We were at one point less than 100 tourists from victory, but it is going poorly. I mean, 8 culture and 3 faith per turn. Those are things we're interested in. That seems good. All right, no wonders in this video. We've got to wrap it up. We got our first archaeologist though, so that's a thing. We'll mess with that in the next video. See, we should have taken the extra movement. Gosh darn it. All right, let's wrap it up there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it, and we will see you in the next one.